both young and old looking for condo living, and prices have gone through the roof.
Generally, people that are in the oil and gas industry, they're people that don't have a lot of time and don't want to be mowing their lawns, that want to have the lifestyle where they can just walk to work.
4 years ago, after living in mediocre apartments for 20 years, John and Deborah decided it was their turn to move up, way up in the condo world.
We had left our previous apartment in the inner city of downtown. We nicknamed it the Dungeon. So coming from there, we walked into this place and it blew us away.
They purchased this 19th floor luxury condo for a whopping $600,000 and haven't looked back.
The first night we spent here, we just set the lawn chairs up in front of the window and just looked out.
Along with a spectacular 180-degree view, the condo is perfect for their baby.
The nice thing about living in this building is that you can have pets, and Squirty is litter box trained.
With Squirty by his side, John works from home in software development, while his wife Deb works just around the corner.
She sometimes walks, and if the weather is unpleasant, she will drive the 1 kilometer away. We have a grocery store that's just on the corner.
John typically, he bikes. He puts more kilometers on biking than he does his car in a year.
And what's not a bike ride away for John is found just downstairs with the push of a button.
We have a games room, we have a pool, a hot tub, and weight rooms. Living in a condominium, it's really nice. You don't have to shovel the walk, you don't have to cut the grass.
They were more than happy with their condo until something piqued their interest.
So we found this note under our door asking if we want to sell for $1 million. And that really got us thinking. My work is slowing down. By having that financial freedom, I will be able to move into a house, which is what Deborah really wanted to be in, is a house for a long time.
Having a basement for more storage, to have a yard for Squirt will be really nice. I mean, it's great living down here, but it also takes a certain person to be able to live down here, concrete city.
But getting away from city living isn't their main motivation.
We bought this for $600,000, and today we're hoping to sell that for over $1.3 million.
They're looking at a potential profit of $700,000 after just 4 years of ownership. But still, they'll have a tough time leaving this luxurious and convenient home.
This is my office. It's nice to work here and look out and see all these people who have to come to work, and I'm already there.
The open concept main room includes a kitchen with brand new appliances and a giant curved wall studded with windows to take in the view.
The sunsets are incredible. Sunsets and the sunrises are even better.
The home has 2 fireplaces and a mishmash of art that's well guarded.
My style is more on the traditional side and John's is more contemporary.
On the right side of the condo, there's a small spare bedroom filled with gym equipment and an equally small master that's very dog-friendly.
Oh, what a good dog. Come on over here. The day we actually leave here is going to be a very, very sad day. We're probably going to kick ourselves for a little while, but I think in the long run, it's time to move on to something else.
To help them step down to suburban living, they've hired Thomas, a Top Gun agent.
He's young, he's aggressive, he's like 12 steps ahead of you. He works like 24/7.
I've been selling real estate for about 3.5 years now. I had a full-time job for an airline, and I would work at night, and then in the daytime I'd sell real estate, so I didn't have to rely on my salary.
To build his reputation, Thomas spent money to make money.
Okay.
After only 3 years in the game, he already has 2 employees and million-dollar listings like John and Deb's condo.
When it came down to pricing, I told them what their property was worth, and it was substantially lower than the amount that they want.
In order to get their ambitious asking price, Thomas has hired interior decorator Carrie.
It is a bit of a challenge to put a look together with opposite ends. We've got black. Would there be a problem changing that out to stainless steel?
Stainless steel appliances are definitely not our thing.
I think we have to replace the carpet.
Replace it with?
Probably hardwood.
What would you think about doing theme walls, Carrie, where we have different variations of color?
Thomas, sell real estate.
Carrie and I both have very, very strong personalities. When you're going to see us working together, there's going to be a lot of sparks flying.
But this is what, $1 million property?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Granite with undermount sinks. It has to be. Oh, you like red?
Very much. Something I'm not really willing to negotiate on.
Okay, so we'll work around that. Oh, but the stairs to heaven have to go. There's a lot of work here. What are you thinking about dollar-wise?
We sort of had a feeling about $40,000.
Okay.
It'd be nice if we could do it in a 2-week time window.
With the holiday season nipping at their heels, Thomas is in a hurry to sell. Carrie reluctantly agrees to a timeline of only 3 weeks to complete all the renovations.
I think you're nuts as usual, but I'll give her my best.
The big risk is that perhaps this won't sell. And then the issue is, well, we've made all these changes that we don't like or don't want, and now we have to live with it.
Coming up,
Thomas is on a plane to Hawaii.
Thomas disappears and things fall apart.
We can't show right now because the place is a total mess.
So are you gonna miss this?
Oh, yeah.
After living the high life in their 19th floor luxury condo, John and Deb want to cash in and scale down into a modest suburban house.
Prices have gone up so much that we might as well take the money and run.
They expect to make a huge profit after only 4 years. A big challenge, even for their hotshot agent Thomas and his interior decorator Carrie.
Carrie's got to get the place done up nice enough that hopefully we can emotionally invoke a buyer to pay a new price range that's never been sold before.
With a budget of $40,000 and only 3 weeks, Carrie will have her hands full. But not only with the home.
The timeline is Thomas, because he's always right in my arse. And if he comes in here with buyers when we're installing, I'm gonna kick him out. I tell you, he does it to me every time.
You guys ready to list your house?
You betcha.
All right, let's get it done.
2 days later, just as Carrie predicted, Thomas jumps the gun.
You're suggesting that we have it on the market while we're going through the rentals?
3 weeks from now, it's going to be the Christmas holidays, and it's extremely hard to sell a home during Christmas. We've got a great opportunity right now because you guys got a listing on the 22nd floor, listed for approximately $1.4 million. Their listing will sell your listing.
Well, what we're hoping to do is to walk away with $1.2 million.
We should list it for $1.295 until we get some of this work done.
They list for $100,000 less than their competition 3 floors up. At that price, Thomas could be looking at a commission of $17,000.
After I actually work out all the marketing costs, it's going to eat up the majority of that budget. I should be left with about $500 or $600 profit.
Excuse me?
Believe it or not, Thomas plans to spend most of that commission on marketing. He'll make money when John and Deb buy a new home with him.
That's why it's important that you guys buy a home with me.
Three days later, while Squirt gets all cleaned up, so does the condo.
The hardwood floor arrives in 3 days. Pardon you guys, we're supposed to do this, but they're squeezing us in between another job, and the other job is going later than expected. So we're going to do it ourselves.
The following week, the hardwood arrives, but Thomas has disappeared.
Thomas is on a plane to Hawaii. And he's going to take hang gliding, and he's going to get his pilot's license. I'm here doing this work so that he looks good.
The Saturday, we just moved things out, and I get a phone call, and they want to do a showing, and we can't show right now because the place is a total mess.
When he gets back, he's going to have to really hustle and get this place sold. So hopefully he's good and rested.
The 3-week renovation deadline comes and goes, and Thomas finally arrives back from Hawaii with a lighter look, but with some dark news about the competition.
Competition on the higher floor has dropped their list price $100,000 below ours. So if Carrie did a good job, then it'll sell. You like it?
Sweetie, you lost a bet.
With slightly below $40,000, Carrie has transformed this condo from medieval to modern.
Fantastic work. Look at this.
We've done the best we could with the money we had.
Along with the floor, Carrie has replaced the black appliances with stainless steel, reupholstered the dining room chairs, and that's not all.
We put up some draperies, we painted, put in a new vanity, double sinks.
You know, this looks a lot better. Now we've got a bathroom that's going to substantially beat the other bathroom. You did a good job, Carrie.
Okay.
Looks good.
You look good too, Thomas.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm pleased, and I think Thomas is too. So, and he'll do a good job marketing it, with blonde hair or not.
Coming up,
If it was my place, I'd be dropping it.
Thomas's blonde ambition takes its toll.
Quite frankly, I'm very sick of it. This is a nice area.
John and Deb are looking forward to a quiet life in the suburbs and have already started looking for a new home.
Having a basement for more storage, to have a yard for squirt will be really nice.
But they need to sell their 19th floor downtown condo first. And after putting in $40,000 into renovations, they've hit a snag.
Our competition has now dropped their list price by $100,000.
A similar unit 3 floors up is listed at $1.2 million.
Our market is increasing, but with the competition listed below our list price, John and Deborah's home could sell that other property. I don't want that to happen.
With the competition riding their coattails, their agent Thomas convinces John to lower the asking price by $50,000 before the first open house.
Our goal has always been to sell this at 1.2, and we can get a place for 500. Everything's working fine for us.
Almost 2 months after renovations began, it's finally time for the first open house.
We'll see you soon.
Okay. Well, they said they put about $35,000 in renovations. If they didn't do those renovations, the comparables were saying we would have been selling for under $1 million. That's horrible.
Wow, nice view.
The visitors arrive and are initially blinded by the view.
He's got the look at his.
Yeah, this is nice, eh?
But not for long.
What's this listing at?
0.2. This is the most expensive one we've looked at so far, $600 a square foot.
Even at the reduced price, buyers are looking for much more.
It's way smaller than I would have thought.
1.2 million for the size? 3-bedroom?
If we were going to sell it right now today, we'd have to be at 1.15 million. By the time they are willing to drop to that price, it might be too late.
What did we do?
How'd you guys do? As we anticipated, there was a lot of people that couldn't buy a property like this.
Did you have any feeling about an offer at all coming through, or?
From any of the people that
Yeah.
looked, no.
No offers come in. But days later, John and Deborah find their suburban dream home. And with the slow winter market, they are convinced it's a good time to buy.
Plan is